Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Abiotic Factor. Today we are going to be getting through, I hope, the last piece of the mission here in Reactors, which you can see at the top left says access the fusion generator. I'm hopeful, people. Also, I will say the shapeshifter somewhere outside, and he kind of terrifies me after that Mance recording that we listened to. I'm afraid he's going to come alive at some point and like eat my face off or something like that. I have no idea. I think I've got pretty much everything that I need ready. Oh, I should make a couple more bandages. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I have the very last of my 5.56 ammo. After that, we need to start looking. That's a bit of a debacle here. I've got a bunch of, what is this, 9mm? I don't love the 9mm weapons. There's 308 ammo, which is the sniper rifle, and then, of course, I've got Magnum rounds as well, although we've never been able to upgrade the Magnum. Yeah. We still have here, it's still biometrically locked because I can't even get to the first level of upgrade. So if you go here, it requires this, I mentioned this before, it requires black oil, which you've got like a 1% chance of getting if you harvest an inkfish from the Night Realm. There's supposed to be a more reliable source of it later on. I just don't know when we get it. That said, I also don't know, I mentioned this as well, I also don't know when we get, that's not the right thing, the nucleus helm. This thing, I mentioned I ended up looking this up because I was wondering how long it's going to be because we're literally almost through reactors, and normally if you get an armor set, you get the items for it in that zone, and it's some sort of hoarded grimoire or something like that. It's supposed to be dropped from the gatekeeper witches or something like that. All right, my stats are good. I've got food, I've got drinks, I've got, oh right, healing bandages. Let's make a couple of these. I'm glad we've got a sufficient amount of this stuff. Did I make too many to... Oh, they stack. Okay. I thought they only stacked to 5 for some reason. All right, so I think we're ready to go. We're going to go back. I don't know where this thing is. I don't know where fusion generator is, but apparently that's where we're going. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else in there. All right, so we're going back to like the tram station where I've got the crafting bench. And we're going to have to figure out precisely where we're going. First of all, let's call the tram back. I don't know if we need to ride it or not. Do I have a marker anywhere? I don't see anything on my screen. All right, let's check the map then. All right, here we go. All right, so the Dusk Reactor, of course, we're somewhere round about here. The Dusk Reactor's here. The Gale Reactor, where Hank is building the plank bridge across, is up here. Mist Reactor is obviously over here, and Cloud Reactor was down to our left. Reactor observation. I see nothing about fusion generator? And normally there's like a waypoint in the distance. Am I too close to it? Sometimes if you're really close to something, it disappears. That says reactor. It doesn't say fusion generator. Yeah, and that's what I would expect because that's towards the Dusk Reactor and that's towards the Cloud Reactor. Those are the symbols for each of those. Let us see. If I'm gonna make a guess, it's probably through there. Oh, literally it's through there. Look, the lights are lit up for each of the jet. Okay. Do we literally go over there now? Am I gonna make it that far? Let's find out. Barely. You don't look like that I can actually get in here though. So how would I get into this central area? Let's look one more time here. Oh. Oh yes, it shows this is the door I'm standing in front of, and there is another one up here. WG and Trados site map unavailable, clearance restricted. That's why we don't see it on the silly me. All right, let's get back across here. Try not to kill ourselves. Let's take the tram and try to go around to the other side. See if maybe that's how we get in. Whoop, let's not zip right off the edge there. We get really fast. Anyways, I'm also not sure if we look at the different entities, I believe the different gatekeeper, or they're probably not under entities. They're probably under, what, people? No. The people's the actual, like, the gate people. Or maybe theories? No. I sometimes have problems with this. The registry's literally like the IS things. Oh, I was on it. It's actually under entities. So you can see, like, Gatekeeper Chieftain. We found him. He's the one that kind of wears the goat skull. So what we would be looking for, I can't even really tell. It looks like they're wearing, like, a pilgrim hat. We've got... Dr. Khan is no longer here. Let's go see what's going on. Let's see if we can get some fun stuff between the rocket launcher guys fighting the Mystagogue. Oh gosh, they're right here. You don't see me. It definitely sounds eventful when you're over here doing this, though. They just killed each other. Did you guys hear that? This guy died, and then something blew up that he had already set up, and I heard it. Wah! Once the Mystagogue died? They're both dead. I do love when that happens. Let's see what you've got on you. Oh, yeah, you've got a lone stone fragment plus this pet and stuff, which I believe is used to make... What is it? Oh, we just got a head and an arm. That's very less exciting. Also, I just dawned on me that I have brought no platform carts. Okay. Well, for the moment, let us continue around. Like I said, so this is the dusk reactor. This is on the top right corner. So what we would be looking for to get entryway. Oh, is it this thing? So there's a bunch of it. I was wondering why there were so many entities up there. I wonder if that's it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send the tram back at least one stop. I'm going to go grab some platform carts and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're just about back. If you remember, we were in this thing once upon a time, and there is a runic crate in there. So we went up that ladder and went over there, and there was nobody in there. I didn't have to fight anybody, and that's why it confused me when all of a sudden there was a whole bunch of guys in there, and I really wasn't sure why. So that said, there's of course the runic crate marking. There's the rune marking anyway, let's put it that way. And I was not sure if that was indicative of the fact that there's a runic crate there, or if I need this to be able to get into the reactor. So I brought it along just in case. I think we got everything down here. There's some dead bodies, of course. Because the Order people do not get along well with the Mystagogues. I missed. I think there's a... Is that a Jotun? I think it is. Did I still miss? Is it going right through him? What is happening here? Well, we'll fix him. Okay, I'm more disturbed now than ever.
The ear, the cry, your sight be
I'm not putting this away.
The deep, the night.
Jotun of the Unlost.
You seek with sight and stumble in silence. A dance to music unheard, for if one hears a note, the dance undoes itself. Yes, we have heard that music and dance no further, but for you the dance remains. So let its silent sound move you, and waste no time wondering whether you will persist, for that is decided.
Yes, I did just pause to take a screenshot. This guy's got a voodoo doll. So do you guys talk too? Speak.
Do we grasp all she says? We do not.
I'm glad you don't have anything else to say. Wait, do you keep going?
Has she ever misguided us? She has not.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you then. Oh. Ogre doll. New recipe. What even is that? A dual-headed doll-like trinket of gatekeeper provenance. You deal more damage to foes larger than yourself. Requires a head of a giant. I have another one of those, I think. Actually, I might have turned it into a Jotun helm. So I might not well, I probably had some. I don't know if I still do. I might have scrapped them all.
All this which passes has passed before.
So basically, all we're kind of she's saying right now is that we're not seeing what's directly in front of us, because we're looking with our eyes, and so we're basically operating on a different premise than what the Unlost are, and I'm not quite sure what that means.
It is not how or why, but when.
Well, that is unhelpful.
You seek the way, but fail to comprehend. The way seeks you.
That is so cryptic.
You delay fate. Move on.
Could you tell me how to move on? I need to know how to get into there. Let's take a look really quickly. I think... Is there anything above them? Because that should... Let's double check it one more time. So we're at the Gale reactor. Well, I guess where they are is right here. What we need... Oh, it's up by Hank. It's up... Hang on. I just thought about it. I didn't even get the runic crate. Is it even still here? I don't remember... Have I gotten it before? I didn't think that I did. Totally didn't. Because I would not have left this sit here. These things are way too cool. I will take all of that. Thank you very much. And I will take the crate itself. And I will go put it down somewhere. Because it's very, very heavy. Okay, now that might be crappy. There's the rune symbol again. And now I just used the rune on the runic crate. Hopefully we don't need it to get in there, otherwise we're going to need to go fight a couple mystagogs till one of them drops one. But that, of course, is Hank, still up there working on the bridge, trying to get over to the Gale reactor, even though he doesn't realize that I've already gotten to the Gale reactor. It's all good. Let's grab the elevator and head on up. I don't think there was anything in here. Like, this is a very empty area. All right, Hank. Would you like to come with me, Hank? We're gonna find a way out of here, Hank, and you don't need to keep making that bridge. WG and Trados. Dear Lord, don't let me have to have a rune. Is this open? No. So this is not it then? Access the fusion generator. What is a fusion generator? All right, guys, we're gonna look at one other theory I just came up with. I don't know if this is correct, but if you remember we first came in here, that's just observation. I remember when we met Dr. Khan here that it showed all of the reactors and that they were all offline. I wasn't sure if maybe... Okay. I was gonna say, that would be weird. This is just observation. Right, and that guy's like hanging up there. Was there anything that we could do here? No. I mean, it shows everything is online. Wave is broken. Rain just has a smiley face. Oh. Oh, it just dawned on me. This probably is activated with this. Why did I never hack this? Oh, you know what? I did, actually. It opened the door to... Okay, never mind. Clearly that goes to one of the reactors or something. Is one of those water teleporter thingies. Okay, guys, I am an idiot. I actually Googled this to figure out where it was. It is this. I was thinking this was the tram thing, but the tram's down below us. And I remember looking at this when we first came in here, and it said it needed a retinal scanner, and I wasn't able to interact with it then. So, yeah. So that happened. Oh, hey, look, and then we don't have to jump across. It's going to make us a bridge. And it has started to open. I have no idea what's going to be in here, though. I only Googled for direction to the location. I didn't Google anything about anything else, because I play this game as blind as possible. That is the way I prefer it. Wonder how you get in that side. Upper bridge, waygate control. Air feels strange to be on guard tonight. Okay, that's weird. I'm definitely getting the rebar, though, because I am making a lot of rebar bolts. Okay, now that I have all of that stuff. Reactors, waygate control. Is this how we get into the other side of that room that had fun stuff in it that I wanted? No, this just looped us the whole way around. Okay, fine. That didn't go any further that way, did it? Well, sort of. Yeah. Ooh, more rebar stuff. I can't say no to the rebar right now, so... I'm a little bit on fire. My guy's a little bit tired. And these crates that glow purple are fabulous. All right, so here's a power relay. What is in here? I can't see. But we have the clearance for it, so I guess we're going to open it. If I want to get electrocuted, I can jump down. All right, hang on. Let's grab this stuff that I just broke down. Oh, Dr. Hill or Hall. How did you get in here?
Okay, amazing. All 4 reactors online and fusion ignited. I knew that you could do it. Totally. Zero doubts. Now I'm guessing you want in there. And sure, maybe the GKs have an exit, a portal to you-know-where, so I don't blame you. But honestly, I wouldn't, whole mess of trouble, that one. I just stand back, enjoy a job well done. And anyway, it looks like something's gone slightly, south with the, substation. You couldn't get into the control room to open the reactor up even if you wanted to.
Why?
It's just a minor short, nothing serious, happens all the time. Well, not under my watch, but unless you're a certified electrical engineer, I'd be focused on how you're going to get this place back to normal. I mean, aside from the, war. I'm thinking long term.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a nap here right in front of you. I should have did that while you were sleeping, as a matter of fact. I did go back before I ended up in Google. I went back and I read the journal, and it did actually list some of the stuff about the Unlost in there. And let's look at it here really quickly. The dance. Even by her standards, the sister of the Unlost is speaking in riddles. Something about hearing unheard music and ceasing a dance. But I'm still dancing? None of this makes any sense. If she knows something, she sure isn't telling me. All right. Let's get this not on our hotbar. Okay, Dr. Hill. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm gonna go turn things online. I know you don't want me to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's a forklift. I love forklifts. This is interesting. What's with all the swirlies? Can I get in here? No. This goes... Blessings of Arcus. Where does this go? That's another crate that should have rebar in it. Oh, hey, look. Here's this room I couldn't get into. There we go. Now we've got a shortcut. This will allow me, I want to grab some of these boxes and this stuff. Okay, this is the end of the stuff that I wanted to grab. I did not bring any sort of stuff for a crafting bench, by the way. So I assume we're going towards the zappy thingy. That is the very technical term for it. If you've been told otherwise, you were misinformed. Oh, maybe that's where we need to go. This does not have an entryway. Okay, that must be what they've been talking about, how the gatekeepers, or I'm sorry, the people are getting in and out. Yeah, probably shouldn't go that way. All right, how would we get up into that room? Is there, oh, there's literally a stairs. I just didn't see them. Hi, Mance. What's going on?
Dr. Derek Mance, Cascade. I'm concerned that the Gatekeeper's Shadowgate facility is operating with limited oversight or accountability. Their reports are paltry. They bother to write them, employing idioms and archaic language that is frankly impenetrable, not to mention laced with profanity. A recent report claims the number of immured subjects in that dilapidated excuse for a facility is 1. I find that hard to believe. But gaining access for inspection, well, it's all but impossible. And I'm yet to even receive an IS number for the entity. I'll be emailing Keystone on this matter in the morning.
So whatever facility they're talking about, they're listed that there's only one entity there and he doesn't believe them? Wall clock. I didn't know that you could package wall clocks. This is not helpful. I thought this would be helpful. Turns out it's not. Okay, well, I'm assuming we were going the right direction when we found Hull. I mean, normally they put those people, like, on the trajectory that you need to go. And yes, by the way, they gave us a power supply and some pipes and some duct tape up there so that we would be able to make our own crafting bench, but I did not bring along a teleporter. So, at this point, I'm probably not going to do that. I'll just leave... You know what? Actually, I'm just going to take this along with me, this stuff with me for now. Okay, there's another... So this is the one, we were up there. Waygate Control says it's up there. How do we get... That's right, I think we had gone to something that said Waygate. Maybe it was this? No, this says Power Relay. But we can go around here. What you got? Sure, I'll take that stuff. So we got a jumping puzzle. Okay. It's good I got a jetpack. That I almost overshot, and I actually almost, like, fell off. I didn't almost fall off my chair, but you know what I mean. Started scooching my chair back because I thought I was gonna, like, it's gonna miss. All right, what are you? I'm assuming you're just a button that opens the door, yeah? Probably don't have space in my inventory for all of this. Maybe I don't know what you did then? Okay, that just brought us back out around. Was maybe less helpful than I expected. Oh, when we pushed that, it turned the power off. How does that help us, though? Like, is there a door somewhere? I'm afraid to get down and afraid that the power's gonna come back on. Hang on a second. Okay, I just put some more stuff in the cart and power hasn't come on during that time. I noticed there was like a pipe or a tube back there, so I thought maybe that... Oh! No, that's not helpful. The air feels different. Does that mean you're attacking one of my crafting benches somewhere? So maybe it's not that it turned off the power here, but it turned off the power somewhere else that we need to go. And this is just kind of show us that fact. Oh, crap. They're attacking my crafting bench. It's over at the tram station. He's dead. They are so fast to kill with this crossbow. This thing is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's chop it up, see what we get. Maybe we'll get another runic key. Let's put all this stuff in here. All this random stuff. Oh, it's still under attack. Is there something else over here? Yep. There sure is. Okay, come on, let's run.
Laying a frag.
You do that, I'm not over there. Did you die? Sort of. Alright, is everybody done attacking my crafting bench? My poor crafting bench. Huh, didn't take a lot of damage though, all things considered. But the air feels normal again. Alright, well good news, we can put... How did I get a cozy cat photo? Oh, this was... that stuff was already in... I just was playing a different game not long ago where the inventory, when you open it up, I'm used to it, your inventory always being on the left side, and I got very confused because of the fact that it kept putting the storage chest inventory on the left side, and I kept transferring things backwards. Alright, let's get this rest of this stuff that was dropped by these guys. Hey QB, what you got going on? Alright guys, so I took time between cuts to go back to base. Mostly I took some stuff back, but I also realized that my headlamp was almost dead, and I did not have the spare on me, so I went back, I grabbed that. I took a bunch of stuff back. I sorted out all my stats again, just to make sure. So perhaps you are it. Are you where I would like to go? And is there anybody in here that's going to get shooty with me? Waygate control looks promising. Waygate, power wheel. Okay, so Waygate, of course, is the big purple, like, teleporter thing. So you open to presumably the other side. So we've now got to pass through, just depending on which side we come. Oh, I'm on the other side with Hank now. Okay, yeah, I left this here not horribly long ago. Let's take this stuff with us. Alright, now. I'm also gonna grab this box, and then we're gonna try to figure out where we're going here. Oh, blunt melee 14. Alright, guys. That's where I just got the box from. I put the cart down again. I don't know what I was thinking, picking up all that stuff. I didn't have room for it. However, I will take you and you and you. QB keeps following me here. He wants me to pay attention to him, apparently. Leave all of that behind. You don't have anything in you. You didn't pick anything up that was of any significance to me. You're just carrying around some spare stuff. Alright, now. Huh. I'm totally taking a rug along. Do you have anything to say? Oftentimes these play programs that you can... At least they did at the beginning of the game. Clearly that must not be a thing anymore. They figure by this point you're far enough along where you don't need any additional direction, I guess. Let me put this... Let me put the rug away. That definitely is not going to stack with anything else. Alright, there's nothing up there. What am I stuck on? Okay, I was stuck on something. Ooh, a lodestone. I will take it. I don't mind if I do. What is this? Thank you for giving me my rebar bolt back. Oop, stapler. Glad I looked. Oop, another stapler. There's a whiteboard with nothing on it. Okay. Dr. Hill or Hall or whatever says this is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Discover what lies beyond. Okay. Guys, we're going through an unknown portal again. We haven't done this in a long time. Well, I won't say a long time. I mean, we've done it fairly recently. I mean, as far as... I don't know if I really want to carry a skull along, and I don't want to... Anyway, QB will probably pick it up. I think it was down this way? Yes, that's right, because we got to pass through with these two doors that we unlocked. Oh yes, and here's another cart that I left behind. All right, so... we're going into the unknown. I've never been into a teleporter that's a tongue twister. Teleporter portal that looked like this before. It kind of looks like the goopy guys from the digital ore realm. Explore Shadowgate. What the heck is Shadowgate? I mean, I love the sky. That's incredible. It gives me Kanan vibes. It immediately gives me Kanan vibes. You know what? It gives me Kanan vibes. Is this where we find the Gatekeeper Witch? Dr. Khan, how the heck did you even get here? I just opened this stupid thing.
I don't like this place at all.
There's floating blocks. Oh. Okay. What's going on, Dr. Khan?
I've heard of this place. Intrados. Makes you shudder, doesn't it? They call it Shadowgate.
Who is they?
Because of course they would. A gate containment facility run by those esoteric
the
roots.
gatekeepers.
This is what happens when you're given too long a leash. It would appear they've surrounded these woods with some kind of containment field.
Oh?
I wonder if that's related to... Friend, it probably goes without saying, a frontal assault would be particularly unstrategic.
What are you recommending then?
Even though they're harnessing ethereal forces from the darkest reaches of an unspeakable abyss, it doesn't mean they're invincible. You've proved that much already. What it does mean is that we're going to have to dig a little deeper. Maybe take a walk around the woods and see what we find.
Does that mean you're going with me?
Because there's no getting around it. We need to access that facility, and they're not going to be happy to see us.
Okay. Yes, we've proven they're not invincible. All you need is a couple rebar bolts.
We don't really have a lot of choice here. We're hundreds of miles from anywhere, and there's no way we're getting through their sky shield thing.
Aren't we inside it?
Inside or nothing.
Looks like we're inside it.
If you could find a way to disrupt their lesser shields, dispensing with these fiends would be that much easier. But you may have to get creative.
Okay,
Maybe
I'm done
they're
talking.
carrying something we can use against them. Fight hocus with pocus, as they say.
Radiation. A lot of radiation up there. Why are there glow sticks on the ground? Is this the path we're supposed to follow? I'm assuming it's these blocks that are radioactive, because that was what I was standing next to. Let's find out. The residue. Hang on, let's back up away from the radiation, even though I'm supposed to get stronger with it. Things just get weirder and weirder, but this much is clear. There's only one way forward, and that's through the Intrados Shadowgate facility. Maybe I need to prepare for this and find a way to bring down their shielding. Okay. Here I thought we were going into residences next, and instead, we're in a completely different realm. I was not expecting that. Okay. So I just saw something over here. Shadowberries. There's a shadowberry milkshake? Does that mean you can make different forms of slushy bombs? With that... No, that's right. We're using slushies, not milkshakes. Where does this go? Where does that go? Where does up here go? Oh my gosh, this is like everything in this facility. There's like a bajillion ways to go, and I need to look at them all. He said to try to find people, and so far I'm not finding people. I'm finding shadowberries and nothing else. Shadowberries and radioactive blocks. Who are you? You're a witch. Oh. They're quite simple to kill. I wasn't expecting that. Is this water? I think it's ice. A witch's skull. Swamp hat. Okay. An embellished censer. There's the purported grimoire, arcane scrap, and buckshot. I will take it. Hardlight shield generator, pocket dimension. That sounds like it might be what we're looking for. A null grenade? Okay. Let's slow it down here. Purported grimoire. That opened it. Let's just put some random things in there. A leathery, ostentatious tome consisting of random illustrations, inane symbology, and some ink that occasionally plays a few simple tricks of light. Okay. You are a null grenade. I don't actually know what opened you, if I'm being honest, so let's just put some random things in here. That totally makes sense. We use this all the time now. An anti-light grenade that will neutralize most shields for a period of time. Okay. So maybe not the pocket dimension. All right. Well, let's look at a pocket dimension. Although, I never made, there's supposed to be like teleporter pads that you're supposed to put down, and I've never looked for those. Oh, so it's antifungal gelatin. Teleporter pad, speaking which. What does this do? Some kind of anomalous backpack with impossibly large storage capacity. I need to make it. So I can only make one of the purported grimoires unless we find another witch, because I would like to upgrade my nucleus helm. Swinging sensor. Looks like a trinket. An ornate sensor allowing self-revivification under certain conditions. Allows self-revive upon death within reason. So I'm assuming it's like revival at the place you died and not so much like where you get teleported back somewhere. Right, this, and this, and this, and this. And this. A hat worn by the Elderrich Witches of the Gatekeeper contingent. But what do I want it for? Oh, it's head armor. Armor of 10, weight of 5. I thought we already had one of these. Oh, we probably found the defunct shield generators. A repurposed Gatekeeper hardlight shield, adding another layer of protection when worn. Surrounds the wearer with a recharging hardlight shield. Oh, it's a trinket! Oh. Oh, and here's our slushie, our milkshake. Shadowberries and ice cream. Alright. Temporarily, gain relief from heat. Alright, so... Still don't really know where I'm going. Also, can these be planted? Yes. Well, they're dancing. So, I'm mostly assuming that we have what we need for the moment. That said, you've got fun stuff. Yo, that's cool. Where'd you go? I don't think you're going up against my crossbow. I'm very sorry to tell you. Did the other one die? Where's the other one? Wait, did one die of bleed damage over here? Because there was 2 of them after me. Oh, I can't use my jetpack here. Yes, we've got another one of the embellished sensors now. Seriously, where'd the other one go? Definitely only one here. Okay. Just double checking again. I shot one up here. It was floating through the air, but then I thought it was the one that came charging at me this way. And of course, the other one's body's not around here, so maybe did it go in here? Nope. I'll take this, though. Triskelion's notebook. I probably didn't need that other stuff. Let's read it. Their control of the forces was naive, however, and displaced not on the rift, but the facility itself. For the next several years, the structure was adrift, appearing at different locations throughout this region. Confirmed sightings of the Kadana Tallow amount currently to 3. I don't know what a Kadana Tallow is. Alright. So. Part of me wants a hard light shield as a trinket. Part of me likes the ones that I have. Oh, here you are. Found you. Don't mind me paging myself. I'm absolutely filthy. Oh, you know what? Stop lying to me. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy this. I'm probably going to go back to base here just because of the fact that... Well, I'm going to need to make some of this stuff. And I will say that the recharging thing is great as far as like it recharges the teleporters and of course my headlamps, but I could probably do without the crystalline vial if I wanted to use the shield. I guess I'll craft it and I'll see if it's something that I'm actually interested in. Do we know where said shield starts? So like when I come back, but I could fish here. So, I just feel like I'm in this shield. You scared the crap out of me? Where are you?
Stop!
Oh, I've run out of ammo. Where'd you go? You have to be subject to holy damage, right? Apparently not. You definitely have a hard light shield. Yeah, you're probably not going to help much either, are you? Because you're holy damage. Alright, well, this is what I got. Okay, stop it now. Now you're just making me angry. Who's laughing now? Also, can I cut your body up?
I don't feel so well.
Okay. Well, this was an unfortunate place. I don't know if... I don't think this is going to help. What is that effect, and how do I get rid of it? Sick. You don't feel so good. Okay, well, we just wasted a anti-rad, but that's fine. I was literally just trying to figure out if we could... That's fine. Okay. Alright, guys, we are going to head back. Our puking self, it's amazing. You can see we're getting very hungry because we're throwing up everything. But this looks like this is probably where we're going. You're fairly hungry. Can't imagine why that would be. Now I'm going to be puking all over the base. Alright, guys, I'm back at base. Placing my rug. Check that out. I was gonna put it here, but I always have problems with this stuff. For some reason, the glass doesn't always allow you the best with, Stop attacking my stuff. Doesn't always allow you to really... The glass is a bit of a struggle. Placing things... It must have some sort of structural support thing. Some sort of stability that the glass doesn't always have. Because, like, even this thing... You pick this up... Like, if you try to put it... Okay, actually, it does go here, but there's, like, a bunch of places, like, you cannot... Like, you can't put it on these things. So it's a bit of a debacle. Let's go ahead and put you back on, though. Alright, so we needed to... I got a bunch of stuff yet I need to clear out of my inventory. You will notice I crafted shadowberry seeds. Now, that said... I don't know if my lodestone's gonna fit. I probably have to break it down. That chest has gotten very full. And I've got another runic crate in exciting news. We can go put that away. But just as far as crafting things, we want to... Yep, I've got 2 runic crates in here now, as a matter of fact. Okay, so what... I move stuff around. I'm hoping that I can squeeze another farm plot in here. It's going to make things very narrow. I'm not sure if it's going to fit in here or not. I don't know. But we obviously ran out of spaces for things. We could always destroy the Nyx Shade seed. I don't really use that. Though I don't really want to, because it took a lot to make that. Let's just try to make another farm plot, see what happens. I could always use one of the little ones, too. But I don't really want to. That's right, I think they're called garden plots. I forgot about this one. This is 8 plots, which sounds amazing, but I would have to destroy everything down there. Because the only place it would be able to go would be to replace the 2 plots of 4 that are right there. I don't know that I'm interested in tearing down all of my plants. So let's go ahead and get a regular garden plot. Well, the 4x4, that is to say. Right, I need 2 of these. And I need 2 of those. Okay, I've got the soil crafted now. Let's go ahead and make the plot, and then I just need to figure out if I've got any sort of power source. Let's put you there for the moment. I'm probably going to need to move these guys. The problem is I guess since I moved that, I don't frequently use the vending machines really at all anymore, actually. Let's get I hope the barrel of anti-juice is not too far away if I move it over here for the bees. So far, it doesn't seem so. Alright, do you fit in here next to your brothers? You do, actually. How are you guys... Where is your power coming from? Wait, are you powered? I think you're powered, aren't you? No. Okay, just kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and plant shadowberries. And let's go ahead and add some water. Grab some more water. Alright, that fills up all of that. I need to water this one. That one a little bit. I was gonna say, I don't think I've used that one, so they don't use water if they're not growing. Oh. Also, the bucket's empty. So that could have been part of it, too. Okay, apparently I did use something at some point. Alright, they should all be full. Everybody should be good, and that should have plenty of water for that one plant. Okay. Now, nucleus helm. I've been waiting for this thing for a while. Let's take it off of my person. Nucleus helm. Oh, we haven't made it yet. Like I said, that was, gosh. Alright, this is what we need to make. Which requires one of these embellished sensors. Redaction grenade. So, does this now. Whatever information was available on this device, it's long gone now. What is... Oh, redaction. It's not a redaction. It's... I thought that, like, that it would redact things if you threw it out. That didn't make sense to me. All right, now do you pop up in here? You do. All right, here we go. The final piece. It took so long. Put it on. It's amazing. We are now getting the bonus of a set of 4. We are Gamma God. When not wearing a suit, items with radioactivity are weightless. So specifically, that's this type of suit. And the more radioactivity carried, the faster you move. Additionally, the more irradiated your body is, the more your health regenerates. All right. We're obviously tired, but we need to make a couple other things here. I just need to remember what they were. Oh, I wanted to try this. I wanted to try the backpack. I want to make the backpack. Even if we don't use it, I want to make the backpack. So we need to make a teleporter or something like that. Not... Yeah, a teleporter pad. So we need a transuranic super alloy. A deployable gateway that connects to another gateway just about anywhere as long as it's powered. A quantum pick. Hang on, what is it? I'm sure it's a pickaxe, but... So you don't actually use a pickaxe to be crafted? Also, you use a compressor bottle? That seems weird to me. Oh, you don't. There was another metal there. It was a hose. A throwable pick that returns automatically to the hand. It is a sharp weapon. That kind of sounds amazing, and at the same time, I need the teleporter pad for whatever else I needed the teleporter pad for. Where's the backpack? Is it... It's none of these. Let's get rid of the... Oh, I forgot I wanted to do this hard light shield generator and try this. Let's go ahead and do that. What the... Oh, that's the teleporter pad. That was so disturbing. Alright, you... Oh, it can be upgraded. Hang on. A zip shield. Alright, so you would go here then. And what do you do specifically? A sort of technological... I don't know that word. That's disturbing too. Oh, it's charging right now. Look, okay. It truly does what I thought it would. So down it, you can see, can I get to that? I can't. So right above my lodestone hammer, next to the jetpack icon and my headlamp icon, there's a shield icon that just charged a little thing all the way to blue. But basically says... surrounds the wearer in a recharging hard light shield. A sort of technological palimpsest. I don't know that word. This protective force field emitter was created from a broken Gatekeeper hard light shield, which was itself created by Gates Synaptic Labs from a reversed engineered device retrieved from Antiverse 8. Okay. I should have waited to look at all the recipes until we got back, because now I don't remember what all we unlocked when we were in the other realm. Oh, here we go. Here's the pocket dimension is what it was called. And I thought that was like some sort of device. I didn't think it was actually like... Oh, I'm short on imbued parchment. Dang it, we can't make that yet. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to put teleporter pads. I can make one more. Now the bad part is I generally only keep one lodestone here, which I would have just used, so I would have to go back to Canaan to be able to get one. But if I put one here and I just move the other one around with me, then I stop having to carry... Like, I don't have to carry teleporters around, right? In my mind. I know I wanted it for the backpack, but I can't make the backpack yet, and we'll probably get more when we're in that realm, don't you think? So if we would deploy this, whoops, This disturbing thing. I would need another... Where would I want to put this, I guess, is the next question. Alright, I'm picking here. Next to my food table. For no particular reason other than that there is space here. And also I've got an open... I don't think this is going to go far enough, but we should be able to... Yeah, it's never going to make it that far. We can just grab a piece of tech scrap and we should be able to extend that. Now, the next question. Oh, I was going to say, I don't remember where my tech scrap is. Okay. So let's get that all connected up. Set teleporter tag. Oh, this one's alpha. Enter tag that matches another teleporter. Oh. So you have to... Interesting. Alright, so you can't, like, just teleport between any ones of those. You have to have a matching set. Okay, I can craft another transuranic super alloy. I just need to go to Canaan and get a lodestone. So give me a second for that. Alright, guys, in bad news, I didn't actually have my other teleporter on me. I still had it in the charging pack. But we'll be able to try, for the first time ever, we'll be able to try the jetpack on this broken down bridge down here. Oh, is that a zip line? I've never noticed that before. You are here.
Enemy walks.
The enemy does in fact walk, and you guys are all over the place here. I remember having to fight my way through like a bajillion of you to get to here. So guys, in interesting news, I just made this hard light shield thing, and I'm already not sure I'm a fan of it. Now that said, I guess I could always get rid of this trinket, but basically not having the crystal trinket, that was a debacle, because, well, this was charged, which was a good thing, but I was running around Canaan, and I couldn't remember how to get... Oh, you know what? I was at the top of the church. I went back to the very beginning where you first teleported in, and they had that, like, burned at the stake thing, and, yeah, that little portal was not present. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not, but we're gonna have to kill another Tarask if we're gonna make any more of these. But we're gonna try to do this, I guess, for starters. We'll take this with us. So anyways, I'm not sure, all of a sudden, I'm not sure if I want to give up the crystalline thing, so I'm not sure what I want to do here. And I'm also, I guess at the same time, we'll see how the guys in the next area are, because of the fact that these break down into leather and brains and the chains, the trinket chains. We'll see how the guys in the next area are. If I start feeling like I need more defense, then maybe we will have that kind of conversation. But anyways, for now, I need to get all of my stuff back together because everything's just a mess now. Alright, so this is the other thing that we needed. The null grenades. An anti-light grenade that will neutralize most shields for a period of time. Now, the bad part is, it requires the purported grimoire to be able to make 3 of them. I can still make another one of these and put it away so that we have it for this thing, but I'm gonna have to go kill some gatekeepers, I think. So that'll be interesting. Let's get some stuff out of here and start breaking some of this down. I have way too many things in here that I don't need to have because they just break down into... They just break down into bioscrap. Where's the best place to go? Well, this is going to be a problem. We can no longer craft rebar bolts because we don't have refined carbon. Do I have... I've got 25 silver. I could always make a trip to the train, but I don't really want to do that at this moment. So I will take what we have for the moment. I'll grab some teleporters, and we are going to go... What is missing? Oh, my vacuum. Should be in here. Alright, let's go. I don't need the witch's swamp. I'm gonna take the dusk reactor, I think. We're gonna go to the dusk reactor and try to drum up some of those papers there. All right, guys, I am back. I've got my tired stats sorted out and myself cleaned off. I had to go find 3 mystagogues. I didn't realize they are basically the only ones, it seems like, that drop paper. I found some of the ones that drop the frags that like do the crazy like parkour kind of stuff. They didn't drop any of that. So I kept having to run to try to remember where all I've seen mystagogues, and I've been through almost all of my rebar bolts that I just crafted. I've only got 2 left, which means I'm going to have to grab my silver, maybe go to the train, get more silver, and go get more carbon to be able to make more rebar bolts. But I do at least have 3 pieces of paper. I should have. So, let's see. We were making some form of a grenade, not a neutrino lantern. It was... That is not it. This guy at some point just... Yeah, we needed to make a purported grimoire. These null grenades. An anti-hard light grenade that will neutralize most shields for a period of time. So we just needed to craft the purported grimoire with our 10 parchment. And this should be, based on what he's saying, that should be what we should need. I do believe. But unfortunately, I've got a bunch of work I apparently need to do before we can do anything else. So I'm gonna have to call this one here, get myself restocked with all of the things, and then hopefully next time we can finish exploring Shadowgate. Like I said, I thought that my next stop was going to be residences, but clearly I was wrong. Also, I could probably take down those cupboards now, because I probably should be able to get up to these things with the jetpack. Yeah, I could totally take these down and make this place start looking, you know, half decent again. All right, guys, but that's going to be it for this one. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, feel free to like, add some comments, all of those types of things. I've been trying to make sure to inquire about, you know, doing the likes and comments and stuff, because somehow some of my videos seem to be struggling with the YouTube algorithm. So anybody that is able and willing to participate in comments and likes, I appreciate all of the support. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.